Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how to read the Integrated Shield Plan premium table, and I'll also be addressing some of the common misunderstandings regarding Integrated Shield Plan. So just a quick recap, an Integrated Shield Plan is basically an upgrade of your Medishield Life, and it covers you for your room and board, your surgery, and also any pre and post hospitalization medical expenses that you might have incurred. So if you look at the table over here, your Medishield Life basically covers you for government C ward and B2 ward. And if you want to upgrade to a better ward, you can choose to buy an Integrated Shield Plan, which can cover you up to B1 ward, A ward, and also private hospital. And lastly, if you would like to reduce your out-of-pocket expenses when you are hospitalized, you can also choose to buy a rider that can help you do that. And now with the recap out of the way, let me just show you quickly how you can read the Integrated Shield Plan premium table. So let's just start with the first two columns. The first column is the age next birthday, and the second column is your Medishield Life premium. And as you can see, from 1 year old to 18 years old, the Medishield Life premium is $145. And as you become older, right, the premium starts to become more expensive because the chances of you getting hospitalized is higher when you're older. And this is one of the things that you'll be paying for when you buy your Integrated Shield Plan. Because when you upgrade your Medishield Life to an ISP, let's say if you upgrade it to a B1 ward, you are actually covered from B1 ward all the way down to C ward. That means you're covered under B1, B2, and C ward. So if you're covered under B2 and C ward, right, obviously you also need to pay the premium for these two wards, which is why you are also paying for the Medishield Life premium. And next you can take a look at the third column, which is the additional withdrawal limit. What this additional withdrawal limit is the amount of money that you can withdraw from your MediSave to pay for your Integrated Shield Plan. So as you can see, if you are 40 years old and below, your additional withdrawal limit is $300, and if you are between 41 to 70 years old, your AWL is $600, and if you are 71 years old and above, your AWL is $900. And do note that this additional withdrawal limit is to pay for the Integrated Shield Plan premium, not for your Medishield Life premium. And where you can see the Integrated Shield Plan premium is from the fourth column onwards. So for this example, I'm going to be using the preferred plan as an example. And as you can see, the premium for the preferred plan under NTUC Income's Enhanced Income Shield, right, for 1 year old to 18 years old is $138 per year, which means you can use up to $300 to pay for this $138 of ISP premium. And as you go down the column, you can see that from 41 years old to 45 years old, right, the premium for the preferred plan is now $639. So with the additional withdrawal limit now being $600, right, and the premium for the ISP is $639, you can only use up to $600 to pay for the premium from your MediSave. So that means that $39 you have to top up using cash. And as you can see, as you become older, the premium of the preferred plan becomes more and more expensive, but your additional withdrawal limit for that age band is only $600. So as you become older, the more cash you have to fork out lah. And as we take a look at the Advantage and the Basic plan, which is the government A ward and the B1 ward, you will find that the premiums for those two plans are generally lower, and the cash outlay generally doesn't happen until much later because the ISP premium is way below the additional withdrawal limit. So if you're covered under the preferred plan, when you reach 41 years old, right, you have to fork out cash to pay for the premium. But if you are covered under the Advantage plan, you only need to fork out cash when you are 66 years old and above. And next, I'll just briefly go through with you the rider portion of the premium table. So as you can see, it reads exactly like the previous table. The only difference is that for rider, you cannot use your MediSave. It is fully payable by cash. So now that we know how to read the premium table, let me just quickly address some of the common misunderstandings that I've heard as a financial advisor. And the first common thing that I always hear is when they buy the policy at a young age, that means they are locking in the premiums for the hospital plan. This is especially from the aunties and uncles. So I'm here to tell you that for Integrated Shield Plan, right, it doesn't work like that, because Integrated Shield Plan is a yearly renewal policy. So every year, as you become older, your premium tends to increase according to your age. But I can see where they're coming from, because there are some life insurance policies like your term policy and your whole life policy where when you buy at a younger age, the premium tends to be cheaper and it is leveled and guaranteed, which means that it does not go up as you become older. And the second common misunderstanding that I always hear is that they have multiple health insurance. That's not the case because everyone can only have one Integrated Shield Plan, just like how everyone is only covered under one Medishield Life. So for example, if right now you are covered under AIA, right, and you decide to buy an integrated shield plan from NTUC Income. Once the new policy is enforced, right, your previous plan from NTUC Income will automatically be terminated. So at any point of time, you can only have one integrated shield plan. And the third common misunderstanding that I hear is that you cannot change your integrated shield plan provider. And this is not true. You can always change to another insurer if you like. But do note that whenever you change to a new insurer, they will have a set of medical underwriting questionnaires that you have to go through, which if you have a pre-existing condition, right, I highly advise against changing to a new insurer because they might set some exclusion for you if you were to be insured with them. And the next common misunderstanding that I sometimes hear is that you cannot change your integrated shield plan coverage. That's not true. At any point of time, you can choose to upgrade or downgrade your ISP, or you can also choose to add a rider or remove your rider. However, do note that if you decide to upgrade your plan, you have to go through another set of underwriting from the insurer. This is because the insurer is now taking on more risk by giving you a higher coverage. So whenever you upgrade your plan, you have to go through an underwriting. However, if you were to downgrade your plan or to remove any riders, right, then there will be no medical underwriting needed. So usually what I would recommend to my customers is that if the budget allows, maybe they can consider taking up a higher tier plan so that in the future, right, if they want to downgrade, they still can, as opposed to if they were to take a lower tier plan and if they want to upgrade in the future, then by the time maybe they have some pre-existing conditions, then they cannot upgrade anymore. And the fifth common misunderstanding is that the policy condition will always remain the same. This is not true, and I think this is something that a lot of Singaporeans don't know because not everyone will go and read the policy condition of their integrated shield plan. So let me quickly just go through two of the clauses from NTUC Income's shield plan's policy condition. So the first one is for the change in premium. And they say that the premium that you pay for this policy can change from time to time. And if they change the policy premium, they will at least give you a 30 days notice before that. And the second one is the change of policy terms and conditions. And they say that they may change the premiums, benefits, or cover all these conditions at any time, but they will notify you 30 days in advance before they do it. So like I mentioned before, integrated shield plan is a yearly renewal policy. And when they feel that premiums are not enough to cover the claims, or if they want to add or remove any features of the policies, they can choose to do so upon the renewal. But that is also under the condition that everyone's policy conditions are affected. That means they will not just single you out to change your policy term while everyone else's policy term remains the same. And the last common misunderstanding, which I also think that is the most common misunderstanding, is that if the insurer don't pay up, that means they are cheating your money. This is objectively not true. So what it does is that it will set out a policy condition for you to agree upon, and then when you make a claim, right, it has to fall within the policy condition. If it doesn't fall within the condition, then unfortunately this is not claimable. And I can understand this because there might be some misunderstanding and confusion between the advisor and the customer, because usually the advisor will only go through the important points of the policy document. They will not go through every single point. So sometimes a few points might be missed out by the advisor, and because the customer don't know what they don't know, right? So when they cannot claim certain things, they will think that the insurance company is cheating their money. And it could also be that the advisor did point out certain things, but because the customer forgot about what was being told to him, then he says that, oh, I can't claim means the insurance company cheat my money. It's not like that. So please don't think that if the insurance company don't pay up means they are cheating your money. It just means that the claim does not fall within the policy condition. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching to the end. If you like the video, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like the content. And if you have any questions, do leave them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them if I can. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.